Hi everyone, thank you for coming on to our channel. I'm Monica. I'm a bridal consultant here at Jade Bridal, and today I'm so excited that I have a special guest, Kia Marie from Kia Marie Events.
Yes.
If you could introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Kia of Kia Marie Events. I'm the owner of Kia Marie Events, and I'm an event and wedding planner here in Chicago.
Awesome. How long have you been in the business?
I've been in the business for about 7 years now.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's good.
so a long time. Almost a vet.
Hey, that's exciting.
Yes.
What about what made you go into the event planning business?
Well, I really started doing this when I was young. So it started at my sister's wedding.
Okay.
A long time ago. And I was the maid of honor, but I was only 16, so it's not like I really knew what I was doing. But a lot of things were going wrong.
Okay.
The wedding started 2 hours late. My mom forgot the decorations. And I would just sit there like, who is supposed to take care of this? Like, who's supposed to make it pretty? Like, who forgot to, all of this. And so I kind of got into it that way. So it really started with my sister's wedding. So I'm sure she would love that story.
That's so nice.
Yeah, but I've always loved, beautiful things.
So you must be an organized person.
Very much so.
Yes.
My mom sent me to Culver Academies in Culver, Indiana. I was in high school, so very make your bed, fold your shirts a certain way, do those things. So just very organized. So that plays a good part.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the logistics.
That.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm kind of anal.
Yeah, I am. I'm a little bit.
Anal.
Yeah.
Everything
exactly.
has to be just
yes,
right.
It does. It does. It has to be perfection. People say there's no such thing as perfection, but there is.
Yeah, you're like, there is.
There is.
Like, come see her.
Right, yes.
Right?
There's a such thing as perfection.
Wow, and so what about your business? Are you a one-woman show, or do you have a team of people that work with you?
So every event or wedding, we create a team. So, your photographer is a part of your team, your videographer is a part of your team, your makeup artist, your barber. Everyone is a part of a team. So we create a team for each event. It may be the same team sometimes, but we create them. Even getting your wedding dress, it's a team, an effort, But as far as Kia Marie Events itself, we are a team of three.
Okay,
Yes.
so who are the three? What do they do?
Jennifer, who is the committee of committees, she's there with me. She's like my go-to girl. She keeps me together all the time.
Okay.
And she also helps coordinate on the day of the events. Ashley, who is my behind-the-scenes, production manager, making sure, the flowers are in the center of the table and everything is together and all the vendors are on time, things like that. She's behind the scenes most of the time. She just doesn't want to be in the forefront at all.
And what about, how do you get your clientele? Is it just word of mouth and
So
recommendations,
honestly, referrals. It's always from another client or someone that was at that event. So even bridesmaids who were getting married, they're like, I'm coming to Kia, and I'm like, all right. So yes,
good.
yep. So it's just word of mouth and clientele, and from my creative vendor friends.
That's awesome. And so when a bride comes to you, you tell her what bridal shop to go to, what makeup artist to use, what barber. So you do.
I'm giving her all the resources.
Okay.
And most of the time, my brides trust me. And when I say most of the time, I say that because sometimes they come with their vendors. They've already hired certain vendors.
Yes.
And I cringe a little bit, sorry, because, a lot of brides will just start planning their wedding once they're engaged and they haven't done research.
Right.
So, but yes, once they come to me, I'm giving them all the resources.
And what about as me as a bridal consultant? I've been a bridal consultant for about 2 years now.
Okay.
And I've seen that most of the brides, I'd say, already have their venue picked.
Yes.
They have their church picked if they're getting married in a church, their banquet hall, whatever. And then they come to us and choose a dress. And I help them with that. But there's a few that it's the flip where they're like, I just got engaged,
Right.
I'm picking out the perfect dress,
Yes.
and then I'll worry about the venue. As an event planner, which one do you recommend is better? Or is there one that's better?
Picking the dress first is best,
Okay.
and then the venue,
Okay.
because that's something that you gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. You know, in your pictures. We can transform a venue.
Right.
You know, we can put draping and bring in furniture and, you know, different aesthetics, but your dress is your dress.
Okay.
You know, once you pick that dress, you should fall in love with it, and you can base everything around your dress.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. And what about as an event planner? Do you go with the brides to their bridal appointments and help them pick out a look?
Yes, most of the time, yes, because we've created a vision. You know, and sometimes brides look at magazines and say, I want that dress, or I want that dress, or it's a certain designer that they want, but they don't necessarily actually look great in that dress, and we want our brides to look amazing.
Yes.
So it's good to have someone there that can guide you in the right direction and that can create the vision.
So you go on the appointments with them, you help them decide.
Yes.
What do you do when you get some mothers or mother-in-laws or whoever, best friend, who's like, no, I think you should get this dress, and they want to go beyond what you say and choose something different?
Well, I always encourage that it's the bride. She has to wear it. And some moms are, they want to see their daughters in, a fairy tale dress, and it's something that they imagine. Yeah. But then that's when you come in, and those are your expertise.
Right, of course.
So we'll work together to kind of get the mom on board.
Right,
so that's what I suggest. Yeah. But most of the time I've met the mom, and I've already built a relationship with her as well.
Okay.
So she's on that, the trust.
That's
she's
really
like,
good.
so what? I trust Kia, so, it's good to get those people, everyone. So I always ask, like, okay, who should I kind of look out for? That may give me a little trouble. Would be mom or aunt or sister or something, and I always make friends with them.
Okay.
So we're all on the same page.
Cool. Yeah. That is good.
So everybody loves Kia. I love everybody, and we're all gonna make a great decision. Yeah.
And do they come to your office, the mom and the bride, or do you go to their home? How do you?
Whatever's comfortable for them. I
Okay.
have an office downtown Chicago, so they can meet me at my office or whatever's more comfortable for them. But I rarely meet my brides first. They call, they pay, I want Kia, and I'm like, okay, and then we will meet at the bridal dress consultation, or when we're looking at the venue or something. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like
That's
that.
really good.
So I love it because it can always, all my brides are not here in Chicago. Okay, so they're from Maryland, New York, Atlanta. They're all over, and they may be having their wedding here in Chicago. So sometimes we'll Skype.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
or
great.
I'll wait till they, get here. Either way.
And what about, do you go to other countries or states for destination weddings and do everything over there?
Yeah, so we just came from Mexico.
Ooh.
Yes, Riviera Nayarit, Mexico for a wedding. We just came back in July. We've been to Greece. Yes, we did a wedding in Greece, which is awesome. I suggest everyone go visit just for vacation. It's amazing there. So yeah, so we're worldwide, just based here in Chicago.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
What about any horror stories that you'd like to share of pitfalls and things that some brides should avoid, or something that has gone wrong? That
you know what? Pitfalls or things brides should avoid before is just doing research. Just do your research. Find out how much weddings really cost. I love, bridal magazines and blogs and things like that, but they're not as accurate with, a wedding costs $20,000. Yeah, maybe back in, a couple of years ago or something, but not now. For an amazing wedding, yeah, you should really do your research and just kind of research the things that you like, maybe you want, like your dress. Have a realistic budget about your dress. Because some people come in, I just want to spend $1,500. Yeah, but that dress is $5,500 or $7,500. So it's good to do research first and kind of collectively see how much things cost, and then reach out to a wedding planner, because we have friends like you, Monica, who we want to get our brides into here and just, get them in the right fit. And I can talk to you and say, hey, I have a bride coming in. If I'm gonna be there, I might not be there, but hey, this is who she is. This is what she's looking for. And I can come in early, help pick out dresses that we think will compliment her. Things like that. So it's good to do your research first, and let your wedding planner help you pick your vendors. That's the most important part.
Right.
Yes.
To relinquish control. Right.
Yes. Some brides don't, but I'm definitely a control freak. I will not lie to you. I love to have control. The bride, I want her to be into it with me. I want both of us to have control over the event. I want her to be into it. I want everything. But it's really important to, even though I know it's not my wedding, but I want to give you a great wedding. So please allow me to do what I know how to do. That's the thing. I know what I'm doing. You hire me. You trust me. It's a good fit.
Awesome. That's so good.
Yes.
And last thing, because I know your time is valuable. I appreciate you coming up. What's like a really touching, sentimental story that you'd like to share with one of your brides and how their whole event went? And
you know
anything
what?
that you could
I
think
won't
of?
say any names because all of my brides are special to me.
Yeah.
But the part that really really gets me is that we're friends after the wedding. Like, my brides still call me. They're like, Kia, what are you doing? I'm coming in town. I want to see you. You know, so they send gifts. I send them gifts. Like, we become friends and we become family. And not just the bride, the groom too.
Right.
Like, these grooms are into their weddings. They want to know how much it costs.
Yeah.
They want to know what they're going to look like. All of that. So it's really important for me to keep those relationships.
That's
So when they have babies, I'll be playing with the baby showers.
I'll be godmama, auntie, somebody.
Yeah.
I
All
love
of that.
it.
Yes.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
So that's what we're here for.
Yeah. So how do people get in touch with you if they're interested in hiring you?
KiaMarieEvents.com. Everyone is on social media now, so I'm at Kia Marie Events on all social media. So yeah.
Okay.
Especially Instagram. I guess that's everybody's life right now, right?
Yes.
Instagram and Facebook. I'm at Kia Marie Events. So you can find me there.
Awesome.
Yay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It was
You're
so
welcome.
good
Nice
having
meeting you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Check out Kia, and
Yes.
we will see you next time. Have a good one.